This is from Cliff's mom. Cliff's a superstar at her daycare. He comes all the time. She wants to know, keeping training up while in quarantine. What to do beyond down, sit stays, follow me, recalls, and daily walks. We're working on some party tricks, but I'd like to make sure we're staying sharp and productive. Training, I mean, really, so a lot of people go into things like this and they're nervous because they think their dogs need all this physical exercise, when in actuality, your dog just needs their brain worked, right? And usually early on in the training stages, like say somebody starts new one-on-one lessons, right? The dogs are usually gassed for the next like 24 hours after the first couple of sessions because it's new, right? They're working and needing to really problem solve and figure out what it is that we want. But we fall into this trap post-training where once the dog already knows the stuff and just goes through the motions, it's a little bit more mindless for them. So it becomes less difficult for them. They're performing and they're doing things well, but they're not really getting their brain stimulated as well as we'd like them to. So we need to look for ways to make it more challenging, right? That could be if you're working duration, for example, right? Sit stays, down stays, bed stays. Making your duration harder, right? Can your dog hold that position while food's on the ground? Can your dog hold that position while you're out of sight? Can that dog hold that position for an hour, right? You need to start making those things more challenging. And the second you start to see holes and where it starts getting challenging, you work on it in that way, right? You work on that degree of intensity with the dog. And we have some videos on how we proof this stuff, improving the downstays and stuff, but start working things like that. With recalls, are you working recalls in new environments? Are you doing leash walking in new environments? Are you proofing things like your dog holding rock solid sits while people that are really exciting to them are petting them and stuff like that, right? On our walk today, we took our dogs up to visit some friends that were working and they had to hold a downstay the whole time they were petting them, just as a training exercise, right? They're fine with people, they don't have any issues, but we challenged them to, you gotta hold this right now because we know it's gonna be difficult for you and we know it's gonna stimulate your brain, right? So look at the things you're already working on. It sounds like you're killing it already, and just make them harder, right? Make them harder for the dog and push them past that point and get them looking really good with that stuff.